What's up guys, this is Void of Dust Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. And it has already been featured on this channel in German, but for all the English speaking viewers out there, I've got a video on Florentino today for you, and it's going to showcase a build that I've been testing. Meanwhile, it's basically something that came up with the new update, and yeah, let's review it and see if it's even valid for the game like solo queue at all. So without further ado, let's hop right into the build section. As you can see, the build is mainly focused on pure armor, which means that all the damage that we're going to inflict comes from our abilities, which is actually quite okayish because Florentino got a lot of stuff up his sleeve and he has got a lot of attack stuff. I think that is a little bit better if we are going to switch on the lights, what we're going to do right now. Okay, yeah, this is better. So as you can see, this build is mainly focusing on more sorts of armor items. We've got Gilded Greaves for the crowd control reduction. We've got the only damage item, which is the spear, that is giving us a little bit armor as well. We're going with Hercules Madness, the rock shield, and all sorts of things. So this is going to be our tank part of the build. Arcana wise, I've decided to go with a marksman warrior build to get some damage and not only focus on tankiness solemnly. So we are going with normal attacks plus 45, armor pierce 100, and movement speed 10%. And that comes from onslaught, that comes from assassinate, and that comes from skewer. You don't really need attack speed increase because you're going to hit by capitalizing on your abilities, and that is basically enough. You are going to have a lot of attacks throughout the game, so you don't really need that. So we're focusing on pure damage on that part. And the enchantment is basically a mixture, a hybrid version between the tankiness that we've got from the items and the damage that we got from using our Arcana. So we are going with the Shadow Blade, we have Deadly Claw, and we've got Desperate Duel, which is by far, in my opinion, the strongest enchantment if you're going head to head or toe to toe with an enemy. That is your dual rune. I mean, it already has the name Desperate Duel, so of course this makes the most sense. And enchantment wise, in the second part we are going for more sustainability, and therefore we are going with the tower stuff on the one hand and the regrowth on the other hand, and that's going to give us a little bit more health when we are inflicting true damage using our abilities, basically our passive. And that is about that. If you enjoy this kind of content and you want to support my channel, a subscription is highly recommended, and that gives you the opportunity to not miss any video in the past if you hit the subscription button, as well as this little bell tiny sign thing there, like the bell. And yeah, likes and comments are also appreciated, so get going and put your thoughts down in the comments below. And now I've got some gameplay for you. So here we go. Let's see. I hope the media source is not too loud. I'm going to pull that a little bit lower. So yes, this is not the most epic gameplay, just to kind of spoiler it, but not entirely. I just want to showcase how good that build is, but my mechanics are not the best on Florentino. He's still a hero that needs a lot of practice and a lot of skill to actually work out. But for all the Bleach fans out there, here you can see the Bleach skin that you can get by completing the codex. And this is going to be the Lubu skin from the hero. I don't know, because guys, I never ever watched Bleach. Right now I'm completely occupied with 7 Deadly Sins and Baki, but I don't really get the hang of Baki. I need to focus on that. Maybe I need to invest some time to get the grip of it. So, as you can see, we have made a strong entrance on Lubu. I think he overestimated his abilities a little bit too much at the beginning, and Florentino is quite strong early stage on. If you manage to hit all the abilities and you can make all the jumps and stuff work and basically inflict damage. Like, you need every single petal or blossom or whatever you want to call those things in order to really get the most out of your skills. As I said, we are focusing on a armor-wise build, which is actually not that bad. As you can see, we've got Zata, we've got Butterfly, we've got Isha, and we've got Violet. And I think most of the time that you're going to see me die in this video is because I have to be the tank for the team. And therefore, I'm going to soak up a lot of damage. I was a little bit confused. Oh, that was, I basically threw my mobile phone out of the bed when I was playing the game here. So this was basically the smartphone going over the edge and falling down to the floor. That was that switching and turnaround stuff going on. It's a little bit different to play video games if there is a baby involved in all these kind of sorts and things, and my daughter's trying to sleep, but then she's not really sleeping, and then she's waking up and you have to comfort her, and things are actually a little bit crazy these days with a 3-month-old baby in your life. I can tell you, if you're ever thinking about becoming a parent, oh boy, this is completely different from whatever you wanted or you ever expected, I guess. Like, I wasn't prepared for that in total, but I don't think that you can actually prepare for it because every single individual is different. And yeah, so most of my games are played while I have something else to do as well. So sometimes I'm just like running around my living room and I'm having this kind of, it's some kind of, I don't know, it's some kind of bag where you can put a baby in, and because you are constantly moving, they fell asleep a lot easier because they need this kind of shaky movement thing going on. And it's quite difficult to play with that. Like today I played World of Tanks and I had to aim for opponents and my mouse was shaking like this because of my movement stuff, and things like that happen. So yes, gaming with children is actually different, and I'm waiting till the point where they can actually participate and they want to play my video games as well and stuff like that. It's going to happen, I'm sure. I can't play just at night because then I can't really focus on finishing code exes and stuff like that. So yeah, we will see how this YouTube channel is going to continue, I guess. But at the moment I'm making progress. There are a lot of new subscribers here, and I think it's kind of cool. Like I really enjoy this new relived participation on the Discord server. It's actually quite nice if you take a walk with your dog and you see all these Discord messages popping up, and you just get the feeling that the community isn't dead yet. I mean, there are these people who always kinda say Arena Valor's dead. They said it's going to die because of Wild Rift. They said the whole developer team is putting an end to Arena Valor, but we are still here watching these videos, which means we still care about the game, I guess, I suppose. Or you are not caring about the game, like I'm watching YouTubers who play League of Legends and not playing League of Legends at all. So it might just be the case that you are just kind of interested in Arena of Valor stuff going on. Well, fair enough. I mean, that's completely fine. So as you can see, early on, we were quite strong, actually. Like, this turned out really well. I've got a double kill here. And we turned the game into a 9-3 thing. I think there was this one point in the game where I started to feel a little bit uncomfortable with the whole situation. When I do get uncomfortable with how I feel at the moment, of course, it's going to have an impact on the game. So there will be some kind of shift in this game, but it's not there yet. But yeah, wait for it. Okay, Baldoom. I don't know what this Baldoom entrance was. Kind of shaky. He was not supposed to go in like that. Is that the first mistake? Oh no, I'm fine. I can make it out alive. Like I thought it might be possible to fight Zata here, but I should have escaped a little bit earlier because I did not think that so many of his ultimate feathers are going to hit me. But still, we're good. We are leading the whole thing, but now You can see that my team is basically going in one after the other. This is normally not the best strategy that you can have. If you see people die and you see that this might be a fight where you can't really win it, don't do it like they did in the old Bud Spencer, Terence Hill movies, where one after the other was going in to fight the hero. This is not going to be something that you actually can win and make good use of it. You should just let it go and do something else. Go farming, go back to your lane, defend the tower or something like that. But if the fight is lost because the enemy had more people in the fight, you should not bother fighting them. It's not going to help anyone. So I think he went into the ultimate state here, and 2 petals were missing. 2 petals were missing, and I would have been able to get Lubu. Problem was that Pain got involved here. Zata is actually doing really good in the enemy team, so now we are back on a 13-9. So that means that we were having this really big lead of 7 kills, but now the tides have turned and the enemy is actually making a comeback. And I have that throughout the games, where my team is starting off strong, and sometimes what happens is that people get too confident and they got too comfortable on the same level, and that's going to cause a problem, because then you're not focusing on really getting objectives anymore. This is a game about objectives. It's about destroying towers, it's about killing big monsters, and these 2 are the win conditions in the game. It's not about killing people. That's a nice side effect, but this is not what's going to win you the game if you can't use that in your favor. Well, enough of the theory. As you can see, the guys are making a progress towards us. I don't think that this is the best idea to go through the mid lane, and here they are. Here they are, still fighting. Well, this is not going to be a good move. No, as I said, people are getting way too confident, and that happened here as well. So our Zata was doing good, and now he is dead, and now we've got Violet in here, and this is like the theorem that I just made up before. Oh, I just opened up before. Now we're going to kill people instead of focusing on what to do. Like, yes, I wasted myself. That was a little bit stupid. But on the other hand, what should have happened right now is people should have pulled themselves back and then just focus on the towers. But the good thing is that they're going for the enemy tower here. At least they used the momentum to do something favorable. Unfortunately, their Zata is quite fed. I don't think that someone is building life anti-heal, life steal stuff. Like, I wasn't, so Isha could actually do it. Or our Zata, of course. Like, I used Flicker here because I just saw that this is not going to help anyone. And now my life is super low. But as I said, like, we don't really have a true tank, so things are, of course, going a little bit different than if you would have a real tank. So I mean, good thing is I built tankiness, so that's the good part about this, because otherwise what would have happened is I would even die faster than I'm doing right now, and I'm not really holding so much health. So yeah, this big 10-7 turned into a 16-13. Good thing is we have been missing just 1 tower so far, so that's good. Okay, it's 2 towers now. 2 towers and a kill, but this kind of 3 death gap is still there. So now it's 18 versus 15. Zata killed Zata. 8 kills right now. That's not a good scenario. And here he is, but he can't do anything against it. Now he is going in, and now we've got a situation here. Good thing from Isha. She done a good job on that, and yeah, I got killed here. Thought I would be able to survive that. At least Isha got the pain. It's always the supports lately. Like the supports were doing really good. I don't know if you guys remember the Annette game where she actually scored MVP. That was ace. Like really good player, really good game. Well, it was enough to distract them and then just like get them away from the Abyssal Dragon. But of course now they're returning. At least we got it. Like. Good thing that Butterfly secured it here, because it's actually quite helpful to get the Abyssal Dragon as well as Darkslayer, for obvious reasons. But yeah, the game is going back and forth. We kill them, they kill us. 4-4-6 right now. I mean, I'm going to have a great minute at the end of the fights, so we have to bear with me, or you guys have to bear with me until the very end of the whole situation. I mean, most of the games basically end because one team does win a team fight. Oh, that was good. That was good, and that was really, really good because I were able to kill Pain. Like, he was already teleporting out, but yeah, that's the very moment when you are going in and the ultimates have not been released from the enemies. Good sport from Zata here. Like that was really well executed. Really nice play from him, going in and then flickering out again. That was brilliant. Brilliant, I'd say. Again, a good combination of Butterfly as well as Isha. Great way to go. We got the kill, and now we've got another tower. So it was like I said, things are going back and forth, and just one little fight where the whole team was participating basically turned everything into our favor, because now it's only one tower between our victory and the loss, basically. So we just need to pull down that tower and we can actually win the game. And it's going to be over in 2 minutes. So we are either going to die horribly because the enemy is going to have a great team fight and they're pushing the whole thing through. That's the one version. Or the other version is that the enemy is going to die because we are going to have that push. So first things first, Abyssal Dragon is again in our hands. And now there's a wave and we want to hop on that wave. I was waiting a little bit to see if any enemy is starting to get an encounter here, and I saw Yawn. I saw Yawn, and now I see Zata here, and I go for the double kill. And now there's Lubu, and I miss my stuff, but with a flicker stuff thing going on, I am able to get. It was basically a triple kill. I don't know if it's no, it wasn't. It wasn't marked as one, but it was a triple kill here. We've got one single minion, and as I said, sometimes or most of the times it is about one single fight, and this is the fight that's going to determine if you're going to win the game or you're going to lose the game. In this case, we won the game. So I think while the overall performance was not top-notch, the last bit of the game was well executed. I found my entry, I found a good window to jump on them. I killed both of their main damage dealers. I killed both Yawn and Zata. Then I went for their Lubu, and that's basically sealed the deal. And as you can see, 27.5, second most damage taken. Second best player, so I'm fine with that. And yeah, that was my attempt on Florentino. I think the build actually works quite well. Of course, you're not going to shred the super tanky enemies with that, but you can actually take a beating or two. So I don't know. Let me hear what you think about it. I'm out for now. Bye bye.